launched here for 1v1 Green Tooth Gorge, blue side. Mahror is a Warlock, a melee hero that can leap into combat with some powerful spells, giving him support, disruption and offense. Up against red side, Stoned Elf is a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fights in melee combat begins with a refractor field, likes to shoot his own fellas in the head. Maybe these guys will get shot in the head. Looks like he's the Catachan's elite scheme. Look at this. Who needs helmets when you have a bandana? Sentinel stomping around there. Mahror getting some banshees up after the double dire Avengers. Going after the power first, not forward capping the VP. Sentinel on the prowl, might go and shoot up some dire Avengers over here. Or at least try to. Who's going to go mid first with their commander? I'm not sure who would win that default melee fight. I guess the Commissar with his shield. He has, I think, higher melee damage as well out the gate. Destructor not really helpful at fighting an enemy hero. Shooting up the node. It's going to take a while, but he'll get there. Doesn't seem too concerned with defending right now, Mahror. He's going to have a run at this east side. There's a power node right there. Lord Commissar could turn around and have a dig at them though when he's finished capping. Shield is up. Here's some poor guardsmen who are not going to like meeting the Warlock. Look at the speed on this guy. Using his fleet of foot there. Oh, he ignores them. Is he going for a little cheeky decap? Maybe. Oh, he got there too late. It's now noding up. And I don't think he's realised. Guardsmen are running away though from all those shuriken catapults and a power bash on the east side. Banshees much quicker at bashing power. Oh, he couldn't get the decap because it was noded too fast. I feel like there should be like a small delay before you can put the node back up after it's destroyed, because it can get very, very annoying. 455, 500. 2-to-1 cap here for the Imperial Guard very early. Some actual Catachan devils on the way for Stoned Elf with much better bandanas and shotguns. Are you going to get a full cap here? You are, Banshees. Well done. Lasgun's not really doing the job here, fellas. We need your sergeant up or something. Noded. And Mahror with the Guardian Weapon team as expected. Catachan's pre-purchased to try and deal with that. These guys are going to set up right in the face of the Sentinels. Can take a hell of a lot of damage here. Need to be careful, Stoned Elf. I don't think you can repair that. Wow. Oh, I was going to say, was it well judged? But no, because these guys came in. I mean, even if it did start moving sooner, those guys might have finished it off. Oops, indeed. He should have been a little bit more map aware of where these guys were, or maybe where they weren't. If you couldn't see them, there was a good chance they were making their way over to that west side and catching your Sentinel. It does get a new Sentinel up. Catachan Devils doing their thing. What are they up to? Oh, planting an explosive. They can plant it so far away from themselves. Always looks a little strange. But that's going to be painful for some Eldar walking through there. Warlock getting some kills. Guardsman pretty pathetic in melee, if you didn't realise that already. Nice Destructor there, got another model. Catachans can hold their own in melee, actually have power melee weapons. So they can be incredibly dangerous to low-level commanders like this, and they take him down on retreat. One of them there with the pistol, I guess he's the demolition expert, is he? And the grenade launcher guy just likes grenade launchers. Does he literally just stand there doing nothing as they shoot stuff then with the grenade launcher? Because it's just an activated ability, right? I want to look at them next time they shoot at stuff. Does he just stand there looking at them? His look should do some damage though. He is a Catachan Devil. About as much as a lasgun, I think. Look at them for 4 DPS or something. Not sure what you're trying to do, Mr. Commissar. I guess you're trying to tank this out and get a decap, are you? And he should be able to do it and then run away. There you go. A single guardsman over here. He is getting the sergeant upgrade, which will give them 9 models and allow them to reinforce 2 at a time, which is useful when you die a lot. Where's that all reliable? There we go. Grenade launcher guy got to do his thing. And now back away, I guess. Couldn't quite get in there. Sentinel's too low to risk it. Do you have your stomp yet? You don't. Ground pound or whatever it's called. Banshee's on the capping duty. A little bit of XP. Don't get a lot for killing a guardsman, of course. Warlock still down. Tier 2 now for Mahror. What does he go for? He's got such good options against Imperial Guard, I feel like. Wraith Guard, giant pain in the ass, but he does have the Catachans that could perhaps get into melee and the Commissar to tie them up. So the vehicle might be the preferred choice of Mahror. We'll see it. Some repairs and decapping. Doesn't go for the VP though. Maybe he thinks the Shuriken is loitering around here. But it's actually mid. Here it is. Going for the decap with the shield. It's mainly what the Commissar has done so far. He hasn't got any XP. I'm not sure if he's actually hit anything. Catachan Devils heading west. Sentinel is there shooting things. Is he? No. He's mourning the loss of the other one. There we go. Now he's going to shoot stuff. You can decap with a Sentinel, but he wants that power down rather than the VP decapped right now. Talking about power down, this might get decapped again. Not much effort from either player to defend their power here. I guess they keep getting caught too far away. This generator is going to go down. That's improvised explosive going up. Has he detonated any of the others? I don't think he has. Still 2 up over there. 415402. Falcon on the way for Mahror. That's what he goes for. Decent map for a... Whoa. There's one. Decent map for a Falcon. You have a pretty decent amount of space and good firing lines in the center here. A little bit dangerous maybe to take it to the west side because it's a bit tight, so I might get caught by a setup weapon or rocket launcher or something. He might get a full bash on this. He's not defending at all, Mahror. He wants to bash this node. He's happy to trade the power. Are you going to go tier 2, Mr. Stonedelph? He doesn't quite have the power yet. He's been bashed a lot. Triple gens going up. Can he defend them though? There is the full bash. And the grenade launcher guy does indeed seem to stand there looking at you when he's not using his ability. 415348 on the VPs. Lots of mines here. Ouch. Global ability of the Lord Commissar. Looks like they slow you down if you're a vehicle too. That's pretty good. How long is it slowed for? Quite a while here. Quite a long while. Ouch. Improvised explosive goes off. Did that finish off those Banshees? It looks like it did. Well done, Catachans. Killing stuff without even being around. That's how badass they are. Oh, Lord Commissar's found a fight. And kills, in fact, some Eldar Avengers. Now he's got a bunch of XP. More than Mahror did it when he went down. Tier 2 now for Stonedelph. Falcon needs to make a big impact here before Stonedelph gets to tier 2 and start getting counters out. Some shootiness here. I would have gone and shot out those generators again, probably. Eldar Avengers decapping. Trying to get their VP back, I suppose. This has been capped somehow. Fully matured. I guess it was these guys. Did not like fighting the Falcon. 383, 348 on the VPs, 1-to-1. Stonedelph still a ways off. He's 3/4 of the way through tier 2, I suppose. These guys getting the rec point back. He needs to kind of regroup his units, I think, Mahror. Falcon is now shooting down gens. Does a good job at it, as you can see. Pretty good power bash for the old Falcon. Look at that. What's that, like a 7-8 second power bash? Stormtroopers on the way for Stone Delph, most likely with the anti-armor kit to try and hunt down that Falcon. But you also have Wraithlord from Mahror. That's a vehicle heavy tier 2, which might be a problem for Stone Delph. It does have the missile launcher up for Sentinel. Catachans can also get a melter gun with their sergeant. Doesn't look like they have it now. Falcon's being chased. Has some repair support now though. But so does the Sentinel. 2-to-1 cap for Mahror. Decapping mid is that Lord Commissar. Do you have any war gear yet, Mr. Commissar? No. He's not requisitioned anything yet. Here are those stormtroopers. Oh, they're Catachan stormtroopers, of course. Oh, one of them has a helmet. You wussy. I guess he's the sergeant. He has a slightly better brain to protect. No shooting from the Sentinel. Oh, he's shooting over here now. There's that Wraithlord. Walker unit for Eldar. Massive Ghostglaive sword, which will destroy anything. Wrist-mounted shuriken catapult, and he has purchased the shoulder-mounted shuriken cannon, which makes it a pretty fantastic all-round combat walker. Lord Commissar's having a go at it. These guys are dying a lot, trying to repair the Sentinel, which is now surrounded, but down goes the Falcon. Well done, Stormtroopers. The anti-armor kit, melter bomb followed up by a few shots was enough to take it down. I guess they were infiltrated too, were they? They are tricksy. And now the Wraithlord's in trouble. Sentinel lives. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's gone down to the bottom left. So the Wraithlord will survive for now. Sentinel with a slither of health, 34 hit points, does live. Catachans with the are reliable, and they dodged a grenade. Well done. Now they can't throw one on retreat. Triple cap here for Stone Delph. Came out strong, came out swinging in tier 2 with these guys doing their job. Now they can bash power and shoot at infantry and stuff. Melter guns are cool. Warlock has nothing. I guess he was down for a while. Needs to look after this Wraithlord, that's for sure. Only has a single Dire Vendor squad to repair though. Some Warp Spiders on the way. I think he had Dark Reapers queued up there for a second. What is your purpose? Is to kill Imperial Guard right now. Doesn't want to push it forward and sniff out the power or anything, because he knows those Stormtroopers are lurking, and the long-range anti-vehicle of that Sentinel missile launcher 2. Shuriken there to support. Well, go for a cap, brother. Sentinel can now switch back to the frag grenades and do some damage to that stationary Shuriken. But hasn't so far. He's sticking with those crack missiles. Here come those infiltrated Stormtroopers. Sentinel's there to add the damage too. There it is. And they are executed for double damage. Melter bomb's gonna hurt. Wow. And now they're gonna try and finish it off, I guess. Oh, they didn't go for it. They're not going for it right now. He's too busy macroing his Sentinel around, I think. They did not go for the Wraithlord there. Misplay, I think. I'm pretty sure they would have finished it off with that execution buff up. And the Shuriken was misplaced as well. Had to move back. I think he could have finished it off. I think he could have. A heavy weapon team on the way for Stone Delph. We also have Rangers late game for Mahror to spot these pesky infiltrate things like bombs and fellas with melter guns. Power's been up for a while now on both sides. Well, not for long perhaps, because here's some melter guns on your power. And he is supporting this push, this bash as well. So I don't think he can defend here. He's going to try. He's going to try. Warp Spudder's getting in. There's the Haywire grenade. shutting down that sentinel. All reliable disrupted some stuff over there. Wraith Lord eats a melter bomb, but the stormtroopers are persuaded to leave. Missile launcher still getting shots though. Needs to try and deal with that sentinel, or it's going to whittle down that Wraith Lord. Basilisk flare is dropped. Good time to drop it. Meant that Shuriken has to move forward. Now it's doing some damage. Sentinel needs to switch its missiles. Oh, unreliable there. Maybe it was the shotgun blast that I saw before then. Some reinforcing to do for Stone Delph. Got a 2-to-1 cap though. Mahror handled that engagement reasonably well, I think. Was aggressive with the Wraith Lord and supported with the Shuriken when possible. Rangers also got some knockbacks in there, I'm sure. 142 to 306. Could really use that kinetic pulse to mess up the stormtroopers as well, because as soon as they throw the melter bomb, of course, they break infiltration. If he's quick enough, he can then instantly knock them over and go on them. Get the Warlock in there, maybe. He's got no war gear, this fella. He's got that, though. Enough to get those guys to leave, but there's more stuff coming in. We now have a heavy bolter in play from Heavy Weapon Squad. They also have helmets. He's got the mid. He has got the mid. Wraith Lord made such a massive difference. Without it, it would have just been run over by the Imperial Guard, I think. Guy's now being repaired. Oh, nice drop in from the Autarch. Almost. Oh, might get the finish. Does get the finish on the Heavy Weapon Squad. Those guys were knocked back from the Domino knockback, which for some reason affects retreating units. I'm not sure why that's a thing. And it made a massive difference there. Without it, those Heavy Weapon Squad guys probably would have got away. Sentinel very close, but does live. Nice little push there from Mahror. Might even go for a power bash, or at least a decap. Rangers are spotting this thing, but he needs to actually shoot it. There we go. Quite an impressive explosion that thing does. Autarch is slowly bashing. I always forget whether she actually starts with a power melee weapon. Wraith Lord level 2. This guy's going to be a big deal for Mahror going forward, I think. Lord Commissar is down in the middle. He's really turned this around, I think, Mahror. Smart purchases, some good plays. Those Rangers are a great purchase. Autarch now has her spear, which is certainly a power melee weapon. I guess you can tell by the decorator. I didn't pay attention to it before, because I'm a fool. Leman Russ on the field for Stone Delph. Could be a game changer. Autarch getting some of those inspires on kill, which is pretty nice. Buffing the damage of those warp spiders. Haywire now for the Sentinel. Can he finish it off? Sentinel's been a massive pain in the arse. Stone Delph has used it so well. Looks like it's gonna go down. It does go down. I guess he could have switched ammo types a little bit more frequently to optimize the play with the Sentinel, but did some good work nonetheless. 135203. Leman Russ now getting repairs. Bright Lance is up, and we do have that Haywire as well. Warlock cannot get a anti-vehicle weapon, so he can't really help too much. Take it down, Leman Russ. He's just happy to drive very close to the Bright Lance there. But now the Commissar's in its face. Runs away. Maybe could have kept the Bright Lance in play there, but here comes some flanking action. And a bunch of mines. 120203 on the VP's hit. Stone Delph did get the middle. Sneaky cap. I didn't even realise. All of the mines are being cleared by way of stepping on them. There we go. Fire dragons out for Mahror. They will help greatly taking down a Leman Russ. There's the haywire. Can the fire dragons get in there? Can the bright lights get in there? They're going to try it. A little bit of a mistiming there. Getting in. Leman Russ is now back up in shoot your face mode. Should be able to get away. Has so many hit points, that thing. Has more than a Wraith Lord, I think, doesn't he? Yeah. By default. Wraith Lord is now leveled up. 111-175 on the VPs, and 2-1 carries on for Mahror. Stone Delph is having trouble penetrating the Eldar lines here because that Wraith Lord is such a threat. So he wants to get Leman Russ in first to shoot at it, but then the Leman Russ gets bogged down by haywires and skirting around with his anti-vehicle stuff. More mines dropped in, but Mahror would have seen that drop. Webway goes up. Leman Russ does not have a weapon upgrade yet, or Tuck jumping around. Level 2, she gets away. Maybe she should have got a fusion gun out. I don't think she can switch. Yeah, she can't switch to it once she gets the spear, so you are locked in there. Are they going to use this gate right now? He might reveal it, so he might not want to. You're not capping, fellas. There's a VP right there. Stone Delph still not capping. Leman Russ might be blocking pathing and that kind of thing. Catachans are doing... What are they up to? He might think that there's like D cannons and stuff down here. Wanting to approach a little bit more carefully, and does start the decap. Stormtroopers bashing. Rangers taking back their VP. It's now going to be a 2-1 for Stone Elf when all is said and done, I think. Mahror kind of stuck in tier 2, but he's doing pretty well with it. Tower cleared by the Stormtroopers. Very good at bashing over there. Are you level 3 yet, Mr. Wraith Lord? Not quite. Bright Lance is almost level 3 also. Does have that searing beam type thing. I always forget what it's called. Increases the damage that a target takes. 91, 134. Having a look at the mid is Mahror, but now he has to go against an Imperial Guard line, which isn't easy. We do have double guardsmen. I don't see them building any of that cover, which might be helpful here. 2-1 for Stone Delph. Can the Eldar push in? I mean, Autok can jump on the Stormtroopers, take them out of the fight. And then it's that Leman Russ, which is the big threat. There's a jump on the Stormtroopers. It's going all after him here. Gets them off the field very, very quickly. Autok, gets hit by a mine, couldn't finish them off. 61 to 134. Another Leman Russ on the way for Stone Delph. Improvised explosive goes off. Exploding some stuff for sure. Commissar runs away. Wraith Lord again. Not really touched. Not really touched. The melter bomb, the melter gun, Stormtroopers dealt with very quickly there. Second Leman Russ though. It's a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. Ogrins might have been good just to like charge in with Commissar buffs and mix things up. But he's gone for the armor option. And bad news for the Wraith Lord, that's for sure. None of them have an upgrade, but they still have a big old tank gun. Haywire. No haywire. Oh, there it is. No, there was no haywire. That was a melter bomb. There might have been some pathing issue there that prevented the warp spiders from throwing out their haywire. Wraith Lord lives for now. I don't think he's going to get out of this fight though. 54 to 59 on the VPs. It's pretty damn close. Single cap for the Eldar. Down goes the Wraith Lord. What's going on west side? Is this a hero fight? It is. Warlock with no war gear versus a Commissar with no war gear. How exciting. Looks like the Commissar lost that fight with some Ranger support. Helping out the Warlock there. 54 to 47. Not sure what kind of shape they entered the fight in though. More fire dragons for Mahror. And why not? You got fight 2 tanks now. These guys are almost level 3. Looks like they're heading towards the west. Oh, maybe just to that wreck point actually over there. Double fire dragons. There's a second squad. Uh-oh. Bad news. They do escape. Can these guys cap under Demon Rust fire? Mines dropped in. Distort field goes up to protect them from range damage. Might be able to get this cap here. Really nice usage of that distort. 49-47. It's so close on the VPs. Guardsmen getting into melee. Yes, they are to tie up the Brat Lance. Demon Rust can now shoot pretty safely for a little while at least. Oh, reliable. Doesn't quite hit the fire dragons, but they're down to a single model here. They get away. Catachan's moving in. These guys have been awesome. Level 4 now. 49-33 single cap for Mahror. Might get a double here. Not quite. That decap on the east side was a big, big deal. And the Commissar wasn't capping there. Those guardsmen are though. Doing superbly well, despite facing double Demon Russes here. Warlock is going to go down, I think. Oh, he lives! Those Catachans were not forcing melee. Would have gone down definitely if they were. Mistake from Stoned Elf. Does get his natural VP though. And he's only got 15 VPs remaining. These guys need to be capping right now. What are they doing? Fellas. Guys. There we go. Maybe? No? Just wanted to orientate himself the right direction, I think, which is smart. And then start capping. Got a single cap now. Eldar will get their own VP back. We're going to get a double for a little while at least here for Stoned Elf. Might be enough to see out the game. If you can just hold the middle here. What is this being sneaky? It's Rangers. Just providing some vision. In case, yeah, he wants to go to the east side because there's double tanks sitting in the middle. I feel like Stoned Elf should send his Commissar over to the west to harass it. There's an autarch drop trying to get that VP. 8 to 15. Catachan on the way for Stoned Elf. Could get grenade launchers for those guys to stop caps. Is he going to be able to decap in time? He does decap in time. 1 VP remaining for Mahror. It's so tight. Commissar off the field. In fact, Commissar goes down. What an awesome push from Mahror. Great drop with the autarch. Newman Russes need to get over here. Because there's a single. These guys are still capping somehow. Wow. 1 VP victory for Mahror. What a Hail Mary at the end there, but it paid off. Some great usage of Distort Field and some sneaky caps. Gets him the win. These guys couldn't quite get over to this west side in time. Catachan Devils over here. In the middle, if they were in the middle, they could have stopped a cap with their disruption as well, perhaps. Yeah, I think for my money, the Commissar should have been over there a little bit earlier. And the Devils in the mid to stop caps. But hey, what the hell do I know? Autarch came in, did some work, level 4. Double Lehman Russes with no upgrades, but it is start leveling up and getting some kills. Look at his heroes. Level 2 Warlock did have Champions Robe at the end of the game. Level 3 Commissar was down. Not sure if he got anything. I don't see anything obvious. But there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.